Hello, it is Thursday, August the 6th, and here is the stimulus package and stimulus check update coming at you now. Senator Schumer and Nancy Pelosi gave a press conference this morning, and they were very, very strong in their wording about what they're expecting out of this next bill. They have not moved an inch during this negotiation. In fact, it looks like they're actually having a more hard-line approach to what's going on. They reiterated again that they are not going to move on that $600 unemployment, which is interesting because I expected them to soften a bit, but they feel like they have a winning hand, and at the moment it looks like they might. They also reiterated that they need state and local funding, which is something that the Republicans really do not want to do. And they reiterating that they're wanting another $25 billion for testing and tracing, which is good. The Republicans seem to think that there's some money left in the CARES Act that they can reallocate, so we'll see what happens there. So the long and the short of it is, the Democrats feel like they have a winning hand and are pushing hard for their HEROES Act to get through Congress. That means a more monolithic bill. On that note, McConnell softened even further today on his hardline stance against this package. He essentially said that he has 20 Republican senators that will not vote for anything. So it's looking like he might break ranks with his own party and just put anything up for a vote that Trump, Mnuchin, Meadows, and Schumer and Pelosi come up with, just to get something done. They are under an incredible time crunch here. It's looking like Senator McConnell might have some trouble in re-election in Kentucky, which would be one of the biggest political upsets in a generation. McConnell's been on Capitol Hill for 30 years. He's the current leader of the Senate. So watch that space. Trump has said again that he might pursue executive action on stimulus, which means he's talking about an eviction moratorium and also potentially extending that $600 unemployment in the short term via executive order. Whether that is legal is kind of dicey ground, but you know, he has set so many precedents in the past. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have anything by the end of tomorrow. Trump just unilaterally signs some executive order and then he'll just let the courts decide whether it's legal or not. So watch that space too. And finally, the PPP version 1 expires in 2 days. You have 2 days to get your PPP application in. That's that forgivable loan from the government for small businesses and self-employed people. I implore you to watch a video. I'll put a link up here that I did earlier in the week about getting your final PPP in. I helped one of my friends to get it. It's looking like as part of this new package that goes through, they're going to extend another round of PPP funding. And they might do blanket forgiveness for all version 1 loans under $150,000. Or at least simplify the process so that you're not overwhelmed by paperwork trying to get this money forgiven. I implore you to try that out. Have a look at it. If you qualify, please apply. So that's the update for today. The Democrats are holding strong. The Republicans are softening and kind of a little bit all over the place. And that's the problem with these negotiations. If you don't have something to negotiate from, it's really hard to fight against what the other side is bringing. So it is actually looking more likely that we're going to have an even bigger stimulus package. And the markets, the stock market, has actually priced that in already. So that's my update for Thursday, August the 6th. I'll be back tomorrow. Like and subscribe and comment. Thanks so much. See you on the next one. Bye.
This a ticket talking miles for the figures. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket.